This is take number 2 of Roberta Flack's The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face. And I hope I get the words right. I know this song and I sing it fine, but then when I press record, I don't know. I don't like the feeling of performance. I really have to feel the song. I have to feel the song. And many of you might be going, why is she singing all these songs? Well, because they were what I grew up on. And I'm going to call this series Cora's Basement because there was a lot of healing that happened in the basement of Bramley. And I'm going to call these series Cora's Basement. So I hope you enjoy it. And if you don't, then you don't have to listen, right? I just say that with humility. I don't say that with disrespect. I say it with humility. If you're uncomfortable with love songs, I hate the idea that I always have to preface my faith. Songs of Solomon, like read it, maybe, for those of you who might be slightly offended with love songs. And then, and if it's not for you, it's not for you. I never want to offend anybody. I never want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. If it's something that you are uncomfortable with, I respect that. I've learned that you never cross the boundary in what makes people uncomfortable, because what may be okay with you is not okay with someone else. But one thing we shouldn't do, and I feel sad that I have to preface this, especially to the faith community, is if you are uncomfortable with the fact that I'm not singing a ton of worship songs, then you have the right to not listen, but you don't have the right to judge. So let's just be gracious with each other. And it's sad. And for those who are not a part of the faith community, I'm sorry that I have to even preface that, but there are some that are extremely legalistic, and I'm not even mad at them. I'm almost sad for them, because God gives us this life to live, and it's a sad thing that you don't get to experience love on that deep level. And I'm so grateful that I have loved on that level. And while I'm not in a relationship right now, I'm reminded of how that felt. And I choose to remember good things, not bad things. Everyone's imperfect. We're all broken in some way. And wounded people wound people. And sometimes with love, I should be doing a podcast because I talk a lot. That's my next thing. Sometimes with love, you meet people at the wrong time, or you are with the wrong person for the wrong reason, or it's the right person but at the wrong season. There's so many components to why people are wounded and broken. But what I choose to do with the relationships where I've learned lessons, and I've grown as a woman, I've learned to take the good stuff and release the bad stuff, because I'm not perfect. And if I expect that in everyone else, and I start pointing the finger of judgment on everybody and not look within myself and see the areas of opportunity and growth that need to happen in me, I think that is where I stop being a woman of God. And that is where I stop growing. And I like the idea of learning from every situation. I also have to preface that I'm wearing my gym gear. I probably should wear a sweatshirt because I never want to distract people. But this is Cora the artist, not Cora the public figure, or Cora the worship singer, or Cora the preacher. This is Cora the lover. And I imagine from all of the various experiences that I've had and failures that I've had, I do imagine that God is preparing me and going to send me the perfect fit at the right time. And so when I sing these songs and I'm reminded of the tapestry of my experience, Do I regret any of it? No, I don't. How would I be wise if I never had failure? How would I know what success is if I never failed? So for those of you who may have had a broken heart, don't give up on love. Don't give up on God. Don't give up on hope. Don't become bitter. God is able to repair and heal all of that. I truly believe that. And so I sing these songs and think about Songs of Solomon and think about the days where this is Euros love. And for those of you that have love, in this COVID season, don't take the ones you love for granted. Please remember the reason why you met them, the reason why you married them, the reason why you were attracted to them, and don't take love for granted, because this season is showing us that life can be gone in an instant. So I've spoken now for 6 minutes. I might edit this, and I hope that I get the words to this song, because I have a tendency, I don't know if it's the turning 50 or what it is, but I have a tendency to forget things, especially lately. So enjoy. Wait while I cue my track. Yeah, this is for all the Christmas lovers out there. Remember why you married them. Remember why you met them, and don't take your loved one for granted. And the first time ever I saw your face, I felt the sun rose in your eyes, and the moon and the stars were the gifts you gave through the night, and the endless skies, my love. And the first time ever I kissed your mouth, I felt your heart so close to mine. gonna cry. Oh, love, what a wonderful thing it is to have, you know. Um, for those of you that have it, and for those of you that are waiting on it, it's abundant and it's out there. And COVID-19 or grief or stress shouldn't stop you from believing that you will have that. And as I sing that song, I had goosebumps because I thought, oh, every experience that I've had has brought me to this point. Before I go, because this is like a mini concert and I hope my phone doesn't cut out, I don't do this Facebook Live because I have to listen back and decide whether I want to upload it. Sometimes it's too personal and I don't want it on Facebook land, and sometimes I'm okay with that. So the next song I want to do is No Woman, No Cry. And then we're done with Thursday in Cora's basement. All right? Please bear with me while I cue the track. Just a moment. Yeah. All right, this is for the community. I might share the reason that God wrote this song, but I feel about our black women, our black men, those of us in oppression. Yeah. Every single mama, every person struggling, this is for you. No woman, no Said I remember when we used to sit in the government's yard in Trench Town, observing the hypocrite as they would mingle with the good people we meet. Good friends we have and good friends we lost, yeah, along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I said, and no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Here, little darling, don't shed those tears. No woman, no cry. Said I remember when we used to sit in the government's yard in Trench Town, and then Georgie would build a firelight as it was. Love would burn it through the night, and we would cook cornmeal porridge, of which I'll share with you. My feet are my only carriage, so we've got to push on through. Oh, while I'm gone, I'm saying everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Yeah. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright now. Everything is gonna be alright. No woman. remember when we used to sit in the government's yard in Trench Town, observing this hypocrite as they would mingle with the good people we meet. Good friends we love and good friends we lost, yeah, along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say, and no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Dear little darling, don't shed those tears. No woman, no cry. Little darling, don't shed those tears. No woman, no cry. Little sister, don't shed those tears. No woman, no cry. Little brother, little sister, no woman, no cry. Oh God, I pray some healing for our people. No woman, no cry. Yeah. That was a bit pitchy, a few parts there. Oops. But hope you felt the vibe. Thank you for joining me in Cora's Basement. Happy Thursday. Whatever you're doing in the quarantine, find a few minutes a day to get your joy, whether that's singing, whether that's working out, whether that's reading, whether that's praying, whether that's all of the above. And thank you for allowing me to share. It took a quarantine for me to really get real with myself. And I had to move away from what people think about me and the expectations of what I should be to who I am in Christ, and realizing that there'll always be critics and there'll always be people who are offended with what you do, but you just be true to God and be true to you and shed enough light and love. And if you fail and if you make a mistake, you pick yourself up, you brush yourself off, and you move on. And that's my encouragement to you this Thursday. I love you so much. Thank you for your love and encouragement. And I might sing tomorrow, I might not. It depends on my vibe. I'll practice every day, but I don't know that I'll post everything. Now, for those of you that are not only on Facebook, because I've been primarily posting these on Facebook and Instagram, I am also on YouTube. So just pull up Cora Reed and you'll see the black rose symbol. Now, there's some crazies out there that have the same name, Cora Reed, but it's not me. Please look for the black rose movement symbol and subscribe to my channel. Honestly, it's just this week that I started posting my videos, so there's very few views. There's more views on Facebook and Insta than there is on YouTube, but I'd love for you to support me there. And yeah, thank you for joining Cora's Basement. Have a happy Thursday.